Hi Pisces, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. So Pisces, I had recorded a beginning of for your video and I found out I didn't put my microphone on, so I had to start all over again. So let's start with your oracles that I pulled out. You have protected by the angels. You are cherished by the angels. So definitely protected, divinely guided by the angels. So it's very nice. Very nice to be divinely guided, always cherished by them. And then you have in Pisces, reflect and redirect your energy. I feel like that you could be blocked by really not seeing clearly, or your energy is low, or you're not grounded enough. Really look into meditation to clear your energy, okay? And then you also have the dark night of the soul. I feel like you're going through a huge transformation here. I feel like things are changing for you. Really getting in tune with your energy, with your emotions rather. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. Just wanted to also thank you guys for being here on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, or share. It just helps my channel to get recognized, okay? So let's see what's going on for your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, one for the current. You have the moon card. Wow, this is your own moon card. You came into your own reading right off the bat. So, you know, something in this reading is meant for you. Definitely trust your intuition. Maybe you're not seeing clearly as you should, you know, because you do have that block card here. So really try to clear your energy, you know. One for the situation, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, maybe you're having problems with your finances, or you're trying to balance your finances in some kind of way. Okay, so we'll see. One for the past or now. You have the Knight of Cups. Really follow your heart. You need to follow your heart in the things that you're doing right now. Need to have that compassion, that forgiveness, and trusting your intuition and what you're feeling in the inside. One for what's hidden. You have the Ace of Cups. Wow. I feel like there's a lot of love energy here, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Feel like you're just going to be very happy and have a lot of gratitude. It's a nice new beginning also here for you. Remember, new path, new beginning, because things are changing for you. You have for the hopes and fears. You have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you're holding on to something. You could be holding on to some kind of money, not wanting to spend it on something, or something's holding you back. Maybe the changes that are coming through, not wanting to go with the changes, or not wanting things to change, period. One for what you need to do now. The Chariot card. Wow. So the Chariot card is saying, you know, it's time to take control of everything, moving forward, success, you know. Could be traveling also, or also moving to another state is what they're saying. You could be moving to a different state, or just moving in general, residence to residence. One for what you need to work on. The Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is definitely talking about, you know, moving very quickly. You know, this is a fast energy. We'll see why it's here. It's in what you need to work on. Maybe you need to pay attention or communicate better in some kind of way. It's about communication. Also, one for the outcome. Yeah, the World card. Wow, and there's that new beginning again. That new experiences, new cycles coming in. Very nice, Pisces. Very nice. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Ten of Wands. Feeling very overwhelmed with everything that's going on, you know, having a lot on your shoulders, you know, dealing with a lot right now. Just feeling like, you know, everything could be out of control, or just feeling like you got to do everything. Really take it easy, okay? I feel like with the Lovers card here that you do have support around you. You do have somebody that, you know, is very caring, very loving. You're making a decision, could be making a decision about them, but definitely trusting the process on things, okay? Really trust the process. And then you have the Sun card, which is beautiful. The Sun card is talking about the light is shining on you, feeling happy, feeling joy, you know, just moving towards that happiness and just being happy in life, living in the moment. Wow, it's beautiful. Good for you, Pisces. So let's see what's going on, Pisces. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right. Why is the moon card here for Pisces? Five of Wands. One more card. Four of Wands. Okay. So, you know, you did come into your reading, you know, you could be feeling very emotional right now. A lot of your emotions coming through, going through that transformation, of course. Maybe also not really seeing things as clearly as you should be. Not knowing how or what's going to happen next. They're asking you to really trust your intuition. I feel like you have still have a lot of anger, frustration within you. Maybe you're doing too much all at once, because you also have the 10 of Wands here. So maybe you're moving very quickly, frustrated about everything that's happening. Really leave that anger behind. But no matter what, even if you have that anger within you, you're still going to be moving forward no matter what. There's celebration here. There's happiness moving forward. So that's all you really want, is to move forward. So it's good. You do have the Ace of Pentacles here in the situation. And why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Pisces? For their highest good. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles could be that, you know, maybe you're having problems with your finances, or there could be some kind of problems with your finances. But I feel like you're wanting that material success. You want the door to open up to reach that material success. You know, you're doing everything you want. You know, you're like, could be struggling, and you're just like really trying to manifest this money to come in. This is a new cycle that's trying to come in for you. I feel like you need to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. That it's time to leave all this old behind, like these things that you've been dealing with. You have the Four of Pentacles, and it's like, hey, you know, leave the things behind, you know, let go of that, of whatever it is that has made you frustrated, made you angry. Let it go, because it's time to walk through this Ace of Pentacles, to open that door so that you can be abundant, because this is something that you really want, but you're still holding on to things that you need to start letting go. Okay. Because if you see him, he's like holding on very dearly to really doing what he needs to do. You know, like he doesn't want that change to come in. He doesn't want, you know, if it takes that he has to leave some money behind, and he's willing to do it, because he does not want to let go of the old patterns, of the old things that are there. And this is something that you need to work on. And you will, because you are definitely leaving something behind. It's time to leave it. You know your value, know your worth, you know, and that's what they're saying. You know, maybe there's something around your career or something about what you're doing that you need to know what your worth is, that you're more valuable than what you're holding on to. You know, that even though it's good, there's something still better out there for you. So that's exactly what they're saying for you, Pisces. You do have the Knight of Cups here in the past or now, and I do believe that you need to follow your heart and what you're feeling and your intuition on how you're doing things. I feel like you still need to have that passion and forgiveness, which I do feel like you do have, because you have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups is into your feelings, into your emotions. So I do believe that it's now really follow your heart, follow your intuition on things. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Cups here. And why is the Ace of Cups here? I feel like you're really your cup is overflowing. You're going to follow your heart. Wow, that's nice. One more card. You know, but you're in your mind a lot. You're constantly thinking, overthinking, you know, thinking about things that you don't need to. And that's what they're asking you right now, is to really let go of this frustration, this worry that you have, that you're constantly thinking of, you know, and just really follow your heart, follow what your gut instinct is telling you, your intuition is telling you, you know, open up to that source, because you have the Ace of Cups here, and it's like you have a knowing, you can feel things, you know, right off the bat when people are lying to you, or when you need to make a decision. Use it and trust it. I feel like your cup is going to be overflowed. I feel like you're very emotional right now, being in your emotions, but I feel like there's a lot of love and compassion here also. So it's very nice. And this is stuff that you're not seeing. And I also feel like I also feel like that is your new beginning there. You have the Four of Pentacles down here for the hopes and fears. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So with the Four of Pentacles down here and the hopes and fears, I do feel like you're holding on to something very dearly. Some things that you're just don't wanting to let go, you know. Patterns, could be patterns or temptations, or even just feeling stuck, like not wanting to move forward, not wanting to see what's out there, you know, that if you, it's like almost as if they're saying, like if I move this or if I go there, then what's going to happen? I'm not going to have this anymore, and I'm not going to have that anymore. And that's something that you need to work on, because they're saying you need to take a chance on things, you know, and stop living like in the pattern. Stop living, you know, stop living always the same thing, always different. You know, try your best to leave these patterns behind. Try your best to do something that you're wanting to do, like putting your energy into something that's going to make you happy, especially your passions, your pursuit your passions and what it is that you're wanting to create and do. Trust your intuition on things, you know, do things that are going to make you happy, you know, because you feel a lot, you see a lot, you know what's going on, Pisces. And that's something that you need to really trust, okay? You have the Chariot card here. And why is a Chariot and what you need to do now? Wow. Okay. All right. So, you know, you started off with the Chariot card, so it's a good card. It's beautiful. You know, wanting to move forward. Start taking control of things, okay? Because there is a lot of things here that you're not really seeing, Pisces, okay? There could be moving, there could be traveling, but definitely start taking control. You know, the Chariot, this man in the Chariot, he knows how to control what he needs to do. He knows, and that's exactly what you do. You know exactly what you need to do, but it's time to do it, because for some reason you're not seeing things, you know, you're not seeing opportunities that are around you. You're still too focused on just one little thing, and that's what's in front of you. You're not seeing all around you. You're not being observant. You're not really trusting anything that you're seeing. You know, there's been opportunities coming towards you, and you're just not really seeing or paying attention to them. And this is something that you need to change, okay? Start taking control of your life. Start doing things, you know, focusing on things, okay, because you need to. And then you have the Magician card here, and the Magician is saying that, you know, you are creating the world that you live around you. If you miss these opportunities, it's because you're not being focused. It's because you're not trusting your intuition. It's because you're not taking control of your life. So just remember that. We create the world that we live in. You manifest what you want, how you see it, how you're doing things. If you're thinking positive, then it's going to be positive. If you're thinking negative, it's going to be negative. So just know that. Okay, because you are the magician. You know how to do things. You're very wise. You're very strong-willed, and you have all the tools to manifest what you want or create the life that you want. But you just need to start focusing and taking control of everything that's going on. You have the Eight of Wands here for what you need to work on. Wow. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands, definitely. You're moving very fast, you know, really communicate better. I feel like you need to really watch your communication or communicate better to get things across. I feel like, you know, you're rushing through things and not really hearing what's going on, or really communicating the way you should be. I feel like there could be unexpected messages that you didn't expect coming, and I also feel like there could be unexpected change coming through. With the Hierophant here, you know, they're asking you to really go within to find the answers that you're searching for, that you're looking for, to take the time to find that peace within you. I also feel like, you know, to trust the divine, to trust yourself, that, you know, you're very intuitive, but you need to also understand that, you know, you have that inner power. You know, it's a gift that you have to use it. You are definitely making plans. You could be waiting on something. You could also be making plans and not really saying anything about it. I also feel like I I also feel like you need patience for everything, that you are doing a lot of soul searching because you have that dark night as a soul. So really go within and try to find the answers that you're searching for, and asking why this and why that. You know, ask yourself, why am I so angry? Why am I going through this? You know, why do I feel like this when I see this person or when I'm doing this? You know, ask yourself these questions and try to go within and find the answers, because you are the one that holds the key, Pisces. You have the World card here, and why is the World card here? Look at that. That's nice. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. 7 of Wands. Okay. So definitely on this new path that's coming through, you have it here so many times. New path, new things are coming, but have patience for everything, okay? New experiences are coming in, happiness is coming in. You know, the world is turning for new things, new change to come in, and it's coming in, okay? You also have the 3 of Wands here, and from the 3 of Wands, from the 2 of Wands, you went to the 3 of Wands, so you're definitely going to move forward. You're ready for it. You're wanting it. You know, I want to move forward. I want to do this. I feel like could be waiting on something also, like your ships to come in, but you're definitely knowing where you're wanting to go and do. There could be somebody coming in to help you. Let other people help you. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Let other people help you. Stop being so defensive towards people that, you know, you think that they're going to do this. Not everybody is the same. Okay. Remember that. Not everybody's the same, and not everybody is, you know, like going through the same things that we all are. Okay. We're all going through this huge transformation, but we're all doing it differently. So really try not to push people away, and really let other people help you. Okay. Wow. All right. So, Pisces, what a reading. All right. Keep going forward, Pisces. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.